Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Fascia, the only garage where the PR glitter gets scrapped off and you're left with nothing but the raw, unfiltered machine underneath. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and buckle up, because this ride is about to get real. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee, not the brochure version, not the dealership fairy tale, but the actual beast you'll see on the streets, trails, and driveways across America. Exterior. Let's get one thing out of the way. Jeep didn't just polish the 2025 model and slap on a new badge. The 2026 Grand Cherokee has been refined, toughened up, and made smarter, but not without a few quirks that need calling out. And you know, I've got no problem doing just that. Rolling up on the front end, the Grand Cherokee announces itself with the kind of attitude you'd expect from a brand that's been crawling over rocks and slogging through mud for over 80 years. But don't get it twisted, this isn't your grandpa's Jeep. The grille still carries that signature 7-slot design, but it's been sharpened. The angles are tighter, the LED headlamps slimmer and more aggressive, and the new lower fascia gives off a slightly more premium than purely rugged vibe. It's like it went to finishing school but still wears hiking boots under the suit. The hood bulges subtly, hinting at the muscle underneath, while the lighting signature does that classy, modern thing where it doesn't just shine, it flexes. And down low, you've got fog lamps integrated neatly into a more aerodynamic bumper that still says, "Yeah, I could handle a dirt road without breaking a sweat." Moving to the side profile, Jeep clearly wanted to keep things strong and clean. The shoulder line is crisp, and the overall stance sits confidently on the pavement. Depending on the trim, you're looking at anything from 18-inch rugged alloys to 21-inch gloss black monsters that practically scream "I could rock crawl, but I'd rather valet park tonight." The wheel arches are squared off just enough to feel purposeful without going full Wrangler. Chrome accents are there if you go up the trim ladder, but even the base models don't look cheap. And that long wheelbase version, you'll spot it easily. It stretches out with a little more grace now, better proportions, and extra legroom we'll get to in a bit. Now the rear. This is where Jeep said, "Let's modernize without going full spaceship." You've got slim LED taillights connected by a blacked-out strip that gives it a wider, meaner look. The rear bumper is clean, with some trims getting dual exhaust tips that actually hint at performance instead of hiding it. There's a roof spoiler up top that's subtle but adds a little aerodynamic purpose. And if you go for the higher trims or packages, you'll find a power liftgate that's smart enough to open with just a foot swipe, perfect for loading gear after a muddy trail or a Costco haul. Interior. Slide inside, and it's immediately clear this Grand Cherokee is aiming to punch above its weight. Jeep didn't just update the dash and call it a day. You've got a full digital instrument cluster, a new 12.3-inch infotainment screen running Uconnect 5, and in higher trims a separate screen for the front passenger. That's right, your co-pilot can watch a movie, input navigation, or mess with the audio while you focus on the road. It's a gimmick, maybe, but it's a cool one, and in a world where SUVs are practically living rooms on wheels, it makes sense. Materials feel upscale, soft touch surfaces, real leather, open pore wood or brushed metal depending on trim, and the layout that's both practical and stylish. Buttons and knobs haven't been completely killed off, which deserves a standing ovation. Climate controls are intuitive, and there's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on board, as there should be in 2026. Seating is supportive and comfortable whether you're behind the wheel or parked in the second row. There's optional massaging front seats, ventilated cushions, and heated everything, a steering wheel, second row, the whole 9 yards. And in the 3-row L version, the third row space isn't just for kids, it's usable. Adults can sit back there for more than 10 minutes without needing a chiropractor. Cargo space is generous, and the floor is flat when you fold the seats, making it a serious contender for family road trips, camping runs, or just daily life with too much stuff. Now let's talk performance, where the rubber meets the expectations. Jeep offers a range of powertrains for the 2026 Grand Cherokee, And no, it's not all V8 madness. The base engine is a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder with around 270 horsepower and decent torque. It's surprisingly peppy and more fuel-efficient than you'd expect from a mid-size SUV of this size. If you want more grunt, there's a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 still in the game, pushing out around 295 horsepower. It's proven, reliable, and well matched to the 8-speed automatic transmission. But if you want tech and torque, the 4's plug-in hybrid is the real headline grabber. It pairs that same turbo 4 with an electric motor and gives you a total output of around 375 horsepower and over 470 pounds-to-feet of torque. It's smooth, it's quick, and it can run electric only for up to 25 miles, perfect for commuting or short errands without touching a drop of gas. Plus, Jeep's engineering has made the transition between gas and electric seamless, and the regenerative braking system isn't jerky like some rivals. All trims offer either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, with multiple 4x4 systems available depending on the package, including the Quadra-Track 2 with low range for real off-road performance, and Quadra-Lift air suspension for adjustable ride height. So whether you're navigating potholes in the city or rock gardens on a weekend escape, the Grand Cherokee adapts to the terrain like a champ. Let's not forget towing. You can pull up to 7,200 pounds with the right setup. That's more than enough for boats, campers, and trailers loaded with dirt bikes or snowmobiles. The Grand Cherokee doesn't just look tough, it backs it up. Now let's get into pricing. The 2026 Grand Cherokee starts around $41,000 for the Bachelorado trim, which is pretty competitive for the segment. Move up to the limited or overland trims and you're crossing the $50,000 line, but you're also getting features like real leather, panoramic sunroof, and advanced safety tech like adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and more. The 4 starts closer to $62,000, and fully loaded Summit Reserve models can climb past $75,000. Yeah, it's not cheap, but you're getting a luxury level experience without needing to wear a luxury badge. So, final thoughts. The 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee is not just a refresh shape, it's a confident revolution. It's more refined, smarter, and still rugged enough to wear the Jeep badge with pride. It won't beat Wrangler off-road, and it won't out-luxury a Range Rover, but it carves out its own lane, one that mixes capability, tech, and comfort in a way few others do at this price point. If you're a solo adventurer, a parent hauling kids to soccer practice, or just someone who wants a mid-size SUV that can actually do SUV things, the 2026 Grand Cherokee deserves a serious look. Is it perfect? Nope, nothing is. But it's honest, it's tough, and it's got just enough luxury to make your daily grind feel a little less grind. Why? That's it for this review. If you like this breakdown, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the 4's hybrid or stick with the V6? And don't forget to subscribe to Car Flash for more brutally honest reviews, deep dives, and no BS car content coming at you every week. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep your wheels dirty and your ride clean.